ストアへようこそ。
Hi everyone, we're back for part 7? Yeah, part 7 of Fluffy Story. So, last episode, Corinne got sick, so now she's all better and so on and so forth. I'm guessing we're almost at the end, because looking at the Steam achievements, there's only 8 chapters, which isn't too bad going, but you know, I think we're almost at the end, which is gonna be a sad time. I just hope the ending's happy. We'll find out. Is it morning already? Ouch! I get up from the bed as usual, but I have a splitting headache. So the wine is still a bit strong. Last night, the 4 of us became too exuberant. We opened several bottles of wine we'd stocked in the shop and drank ourselves silly. I don't even recall how I went to bed. I guess we were too impulsive. I wonder whether they are up. I massaged my eyebrows. Strange, the back of my head hurts too. I checked the clock. It's long past the time we'd normally open the shop, but the living room is still quiet. Seems the 3 of them are definitely dead drunk from last night too. I should make some porridge. After waking up from a hangover, I'm thirsty and have no appetite. I managed to stagger to the kitchen, put the rice and the water into the rice cooker, plug in the socket and turn on the power to make porridge. What should I add? While waiting for the porridge to cook, I opened the fridge to see if there's anything I can add to the porridge, but there are only a few boxes of eggs left in the fridge. A light one is also fine. I take 8 eggs from the fridge, crack 2 into each bowl, add salt, peanut oil and chopped spring onions, then beat the eggs well. Done! Finally, I dish the hot porridge from the rice cooker into the bowl and stir the egg and porridge mixture. Time for them to get up. Cherry, Perrin, Puff, time for breakfast! I shout while running towards their room, but there's no answer from inside. Still asleep? I'm a bit irritated, so I go over to turn the doorknob a bit. The door would just open immediately without any resistance. The girls are sound asleep in their beds. Get up! I shout at them. Oh no, am I nuts? I suddenly realized my mistake. Barging into the girls' rooms, Halko is to blame.
店長、なんでいるの?
Cherry seems to have woken up because I was too loud when I opened the door and yelled at them. No, I'm not. I stepped back hurriedly.
店長も一緒に寝ましょう。
Is this girl half awake? It would be terrible if she dreamed of me trespassing into their room.
どうしたの?
Corinne seems to have woken up too.
店長も一緒に寝たいんだって。いいですよ。
Corinne makes room for me with her eyes closed.
どうぞ。
I back out of their room in a cold sweat. Would they have any unpleasant memories? I'd better not call them. I end up eating the porridge alone quietly. Indeed, I was kind of depressed earlier and even wanted to give up. But after what happened yesterday, my spirits are up once again. If they are not evil, educate and release them. I have to finish what my ancestors had planned to do, and I don't know why he didn't do it. I've already read the books in this room over and over. What did I miss? Time seems to be making noise at my ears while I'm turning through the pages with my fingers that are wet with sweat. Why are there no clues until now? Should I ask for a toast? But where can I find one at this time? I put down the book and rest my head on the table. Why am I able to read every word by now, yet I still have no idea how to break the spell at all? I shake my head, stand up, and step out of the room. I walk out of the convenience store and arrive at a crowded street. Passers-by in small groups pass me. I'm only walking forward aimlessly. Our next stop is Balgul Temple. There's a group of tourists ahead. The tour guide is introducing the sights to them, and I go over to join them. I follow the group of tourists to Baogao Temple, but at this time I realize I haven't brought my wallet and can't buy an admission ticket. Seems I can't consult the abbot inside this time. May I see the abbot inside for a while? I'm a bit reluctant to leave empty-handed, so I go up and ask Mom, who is sweeping the floor at the entrance. Do you have any questions? You can also ask me. Well, I'd like to ask on how to break a spell on an artifact. Pardon? It's about breaking a spell on an artifact. Young fellow, you look so young. Don't drink so much. Even the abbot can't answer your questions. Please go back. How embarrassing. I only wander around aimlessly outside the temple. To kill time. What am I looking for? Where am I going? I already walked all day, and the tourists are long gone by now. I don't know why I'm doing this either. Perhaps I'm not really sober. Even though the autumn wind is blowing in the evening, I still don't feel clear-headed at all.
その先は行き止まりですよ。
Ooh, new voice. What is this place? Without realizing it, I seem to have entered a world which is totally different from the crowded scenic spots. The only person I see in front of me is a girl dressed in red and white meko robes. She's quietly sweeping the leaves which have fallen off in the autumn at the shrine's courtyard, which looks like an old landscape painting.
ここは霊子を祀る神社です。あなたは観光でこちらに？
This is the Fox Spirit Shrine. When I was young, I knew this small town had a procession to welcome the Fox Spirit every year. I never thought that a shrine dedicated to the Fox Spirit would actually exist in the mountains. I'm not. I'm just wandering around blindly. I didn't bring any money.
そうなんですか。ここは入場料はいりませんから安心してください。これもまた一期一会お会いできてよかったです。
Is that so? I didn't know. And this place, it's really quiet. Are you the only one here? For some reason, there's something about this priestess before me which is hard to describe.
はい、今日は私一人だけです。
She doesn't look a human. Neither does she look like Cherry, Purin, or Puff. She looks calm and at peace with the world. It must be rather hard on you. This place is so big. This foxwood is also too much. Why won't she employ more?
この場所で霊子を悪く言うと罰が当たりますよ。
I didn't mean to. Too bad. I didn't bring any money or offerings. I dig through my pockets in the basement and there's nothing inside.
冗談ですよ。霊子は寛大なんですから。
Yes, great fox spirit. I'll make it up to you next time. I bowed to the shrine with my hands clasped together.
誠心誠意で何よりです。せっかくいらっしゃったんですから、悩み事を相談していかれませんか？
My troubles?
はい。あなたの霊に対して、霊子が何もお返ししないわけにはいきませんから。
Well, I scratched my head. How should I say it? I have 3 monsters at my place. They are bound by a wind charm from my ancestor. I wish to help them break free from the spell. I've poured through a lot of written records, but I can't find a way. She just smiles after hearing my account. Is there a way? Is she going to give me the same answer as the monk? Although indeed, the trouble I have isn't the type of trouble a normal person would have.
術を解くには、もっと強い術をかけなければなりません。
Right. It's this one. What should I do?
術がどうして力を持つのか、ご存知ですか？
The spell has power? Is it because of the blood? I remember that part Purin had read earlier. Don't tell me it's real.
実は、心なんです。
Heart?
はい。術というのは心に秘めた信念を凝縮させ現実世界に影響を与えるものなんです。つまりその力は私たちの心の底から生み出されているんです。
Our hearts? You mean my faith in it isn't strong enough yet? That's why I can't break the spell?
人一人の信念には限界がありますから、一人で生み出す術の力もまた弱いものなんです。
Then why is my ancestor spell so powerful?
それはその術者が自分の信念だけではなく多くの人々の信念をも一つにしたからです。
The faith in everyone. A frightened fox spirit terrorizing people to their deaths. Before releasing it, inform everyone in town about it. I see. I recall the words in that journal and ponder over it. I see. Seems I can't do it. I can't help sighing.
自信がありませんか？
It's too difficult to get everyone to think the same thing as I do.
どんなに優れた術者でも全ての人々の思いを一つにすることはできません。強い術をなすためには勢いに乗る必要があるんです。
Go with the flow.
あなたのご先祖様は人々が妖怪に対し恐怖する感情、その勢いに乗って風鈴に術をかけた。ならあなたは？
The fear people have of monsters. Among the customers at our store, they were surprised when they saw Jerry, Perrin and Puff for the first time, which is understandable, but most of them grew to like the three of them eventually, rather than fear them. You mean, I can cast a spell to break my ancestor's spell once there are enough people who like them?
その通りです。
But how should I do it? I don't know how to cast spells at all.
呪文を唱えたりするのはただの形式に過ぎません。肝心なのは術者の揺るぎない心です。
But I don't even know anything about this mode.
それは問題ありません。かっこいい決めポーズをするだけでもいいんですから。
Stop joking at a time like this.
そろそろ神社を閉める時間ですね。帰りも長い道のりでしょうから、あなたもそろそろお帰りになった方がいいですよ。
Wait. A cool pose? I have a lot of questions on my way back to town. The priestess at the shrine just left after saying it. I'd wanted to ask her something, but she disappeared in a blink of the eye. By the way, how did she know so much? Is she a deity or a ghost? So for today, I seem to have understood something, yet I also seem to have understood nothing at all. I take out my cell phone to call my mother. Xiao Yang, have you eaten? My mother picked it up in no time. Yes, I've eaten. How's your star doing? You're always busy. Remember to take your meals on time. It's doing rather well. I also eat well every day. Don't worry. I haven't called you for a long time. How are you doing? Fine. Your dad just came back from a business trip. We're doing fine, but we're just worried if you're short of money. No, the turnover has reached 100,000 RMB. I have enough money. Don't worry about me. Really? Are you lying to me? Really? Why would I lie to you? Do you want to check my account book? Wow. Hey, your son has earned 100,000 RMB this month. My mother immediately boasted about me to my father beside the phone. Not exactly earn 100,000. There are costs. Your dad said that you've got your grandpa's capabilities, which is called atarism. Then do I have my grandpa's capabilities? What? Nothing. Previously you asked me to leave my grandpa's things alone. Yeah, your dad said those things were rather evil in nature. I touched them. Are you hurt? Have you seen anything unclean? No? Good, but don't do it again in case something bad happens. What should I do if something happens? Son, just leave him alone. Your dad will talk to you.
Yang, how are you?
My father picks up the phone. Dad, I'm good. I eat well and sleep well.
Oh, that's good. Your mother said you touched those things.
Yes?
Tell me honesty, did you see anything?
No, I'm alive and kicking now.
Fine. Your grandpa was an exorcist when I was small.
Really? I've never heard you say it.
Because there was one time he captured a monster and released it. Turned out the monster went after our family for revenge. Your grandpa got rid of the monster eventually, but your grandma fell ill and passed away.
Oh. No wonder I don't remember much of my grandma.
After that, your grandpa stopped being an exorcist. He kept all his monster hunting equipment inside the room and forbid us from touching them or to mention about it, so don't mess around with them.
Got it. Seems my grandpa who tore off the pages which describes the releases of the monsters in the diary. He probably afraid to this day when he might repeat the same mistake. And it's up to the descendants is thus also shelved indefinitely.
Let's say if you see something unclean up here, don't be afraid either. Our family has a strong will to subdue the monsters. Bite your finger and use your blood.
What are you teaching your child as a father? My mother snatches the phone from before my father could finish.
I'm teaching him how to protect himself.
My father explained beside the phone. Bite my finger and use my blood? Don't believe your dad. He was talking nonsense. I'm hanging up that there's nothing else.
I haven't finished yet.
Disconnected? My mother just hung up. I guess she's going to quarrel with my father. But perhaps my father's saying this part about biting one finger is referring to the mode of casting the spell as the priestess described earlier. I run back to the store and notice it'd actually be open for business as usual. Upon hearing the sound of the door, Cherry comes over with a smile but soon goes back to her normal self after realizing it's me. You aren't welcoming me? How is that possible?
テレビドラマでよく見る浮気男の手口だわ。私たちに嘘をついて、どこぞで狐のお化けとでもお楽しみだったのよ。
What fox spirit? Aren't you referring to yourself? Furthermore, isn't this my store? Why would I run away?
そんなの自分で分かってるくせに。
Say no more. I found the solution. Everyone, hurry up and close the store.
そんなこと言い出すなんて、まさか本当に浮気してるんじゃ。
2 small cakes for each of you. Just hurry up and close the store.
本当？お菓子で買収しようとするなんて、さすがは悪徳経営者ですね。
I'm not a bad guy. Stop it.
そんなに慌ててストレスでついに壊れたの？
Take it easy. I have an idea.
落ち着いてないのは店長だけですよ。何してるの？店長。
I pierced my finger with a needle because I didn't dare to bite my finger. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All 10 fingers are really connected to my heart.
店長、本当にどうかしちゃったの？
Where's the seal on your body? Show me. It should break with a drop of my blood. The first time I saw them, they had red marks on their body which looks like a glyph. It must be the spell which is binding them. Hurry! It doesn't work if my blood is dry. I don't have time to explain to them, so I lift up Cherry's skirt. Feel anything different? I put up with the slap to the face as I apply my blood to Cherry's body.
こんなにしたたかだったんですね。
何も変わらないみたいだけど。
Cherry Puff chokes at Perry, who is dumbstruck. Weird. I wanted to reach Cherry's skirt to check the glyph.
触らないでよ、このバカ。
Cherry runs back to her room while screaming. So I got slapped and poked for nothing.
店長、急がば回れだよ。
気持ちはありがたいですけど。
so weird. I clearly said it would work. Is there a time lag?
そんなことよりまずはチリーの様子を見に行きましょう。
Spoken like a doctor. It sounds like what a doctor would say to a little white mice.
起きたことはどうしようもありませんから次に何をすべきかを考えないと。
こんな方法誰から聞いたの？
My father told me. It didn't sound like something he would make up.
店長の解釈が間違ってるだけなんじゃない？
I'll have to think. I rubbed that part of my face which had become red after I got slapped by Cherry and returned to my bedroom. I misunderstood. My father told me to drive away unclean things with blood. The glyph isn't unclean. Of course it would be ineffective. It doesn't work after all. I opened the wooden box containing the wind chime and left the chime. Is the answer right here? Why is this so tough to deal with? I read the characters on the bell and the chime carefully. They are red in colour. Did my ancestor write them in his own blood? That's how he cast a spell? Right, the last time I inserted my finger into the bell, the edges of the characters felt sharp. It was done deliberately to let the spellcaster make up his mind to press his finger in there? Fine. I close my eyes. I must set them free. I keep repeating it in my mind and try to clear out other thoughts. I must set them free. I insert my finger into the bell and feel the character's sharp edges. Still myself. Right when I cut my finger, I hear the bell ringing. Then my finger feels cold. I endure the pain and press my finger into the other two bells. I made it! I would draw my finger after doing it, and this time the characters on the bell would actually glow red. So I really made it? Cherry, Puff, we're in! I rush out of the bedroom while shaking the wind chime and calling them.
店長、どうしました？
I did it! Look, all of you didn't feel any pain when I shook this, did you? Let's go out!
確かに痛くないですけど、また風鈴に突き戻されるんじゃないですか？今日の店長はどうかしてます。とても付き合いきれませんよ。
昨日のワインのせいで幻覚でも見てるんじゃない？アルコールの分解はとっくに終わってるはずだけど。
No, I'm sure I did it. Quick, go out with me. Where's Cherry?
まだ怒ってる。
Really? I was more interested in the bigger picture when I did that earlier.
え？なんで店長が入ってくるのよ。
I did it. All of you are free.
あんた、本当にどうかしてるわ。
Follow me. I put away the wind chime and ran outside with carrying Cherry in my arms.
店長。
酔って本性を表したんじゃない？
All of you, follow me, quick!
店長、こんなのさすがにやりすぎよ。
Soon, you'll know what's truly going too far. I ran outside the convenience store and into the street while holding Cherry. There are a few people on the street at night. I keep running and running.
店長、
How does it feel to be free?
下ろしてよ。恥ずかしいじゃない。
Come on, you've done things which are more embarrassing.
は？何のことよ。
Haven't you climbed onto my bed and pinned me?
変態。
Also, there's a poem. Life is certainly valuable, and love is even more valuable. If it's for freedom, we can give up both.
何わけのわからないこと言って。
It means we've earned our freedom, and won't need to care about anything else, including any embarrassment.
またへりくつ言って。店長、待ってください。
Oh, Farin, you've caught up.
走れません。
Don't worry, I'll carry you shortly.
プリンと変わるの？
Why, you don't want it?
そうじゃないけど。店長、止まってください。本当にもう無理です。
Oh, I'll put Cherry down immediately.
いや、下ろしちゃダメ。
Cherry is suddenly holding onto my clothes. Don't hold so tight. I can't breathe. Corinne can't do it.
そんなの知らないわ。
Cherry is holding on even more tightly. Let go. I feel I've stretched myself and wonder what's urging me to keep running.
店長、プリンを置き去りにするなんて。
Ho ho, Puff is here. I think I'm too breathless to say anything because this girl insists.
もうギブアップ？体力なさすぎなんじゃない？
I just noticed Puff's in the background with carrying Corinne. Cherry insisted she doesn't want to get off.
友達より男を取るのね、バカキツネ。
違うわ。店長が勝手に。
店長、無理しないで。後で倒れたら恥ずかしいから。
店長は倒れたりしないわ。
店長の顔を見てもそう言える？
うっさいく。
You!
ほら、話をするのも苦しそう。
If you say I'm ugly again, I'm going to the dark wages.
こんな時でも悪徳経営の心は忘れないんだ。
Corinne who was exhausted just now, has finally caught up again.
この様子じゃ、そう長くは持たないと思う。
これ以上走ったら天国に行っちゃいそうですね。
Too early for that. Although I said that, I can hardly stand on my feet.
安心して、どこまででもついていってあげるから。
No! No more. I wonder how far we've run because I can't take it anymore. I put Cherry down and lean against the utility pole to catch my breath.
もう終わり？
Can't take it anymore. This girl would actually look as if she hadn't had enough yet.
店長も限界みたいですね。
もっと走ればいいのに。
Corinne and Puff caught up with us in no time. It looks like I didn't train hard enough. I'll need to go out more in the future. I can't do it. Look, you're free. Told you. And you all wouldn't believe me.
そうだ。店長、風鈴持ってないの？
No, look. I showed both of my hands to Puff.
本当？
Puff looks incredulous for a moment.
私たち本当に風鈴から解放されたの？本当に成功したんです。
Tears well up in Corinne's eyes. Yes, I did it. I also rub my eyes. I wonder if it's tears or sweat.
夢でも見てるみたい。
I look at this girl who is bare is. Then what is real?
脳に酸素が足りなくて、哲学でも始めたの？
Never mind. Let's have a group hug to cherish this important moment.
ハグ？店長、本気ですか？私たちこんなに汗だくなのに。
そうやってすぐ調子に乗る癖直さないといつまで経っても彼女できないよ。
All of you are spoiled in the mood. This should been a glorious moment for me.
確かに店長の人生の最高実績になるかもね。
No, you all look down on me. I can still achieve more.
店長はこれからどんなことを人生の目標にするんですか？
Of course. I'm going to live with all of you and protect all of you for the rest of my life.
キモい。
Is that how you talk? I'm sacrificing my whole life for all of you.
店長が勝手に言ってるだけじゃない。私は一生そばにいるなんて約束してないんだから。店長と一生を送るのも悪くないですけど、やっぱり私ももっと外の世界を見てみたいです。私だって一生コンビニ店員なんてごめんよ。自分のベーカリーを開きたいの。
I know. All of you needn't always live here. But remember the convenience store will remain as your home forever. You can come back whenever you like. I'll always keep your room for all of you.
店長って意外と寂しがり屋だったんですね。なんならコンビニの隣でベーカリーを始めてもいいけど。
私たちのことばっかりじゃなくて 自分のことも考えたら？結婚して奥さんに子供ができたらどうするの？
Well, don't worry about that. Anyway, it's too early to think about it. Let's go back.